I'd grown so accustomed to being in pain 24/7, it was just part of life.
It was probably 3 years that I put up with it. My hip was very painful. It was hard to walk. I wasn't able to stand.
I landed flat on my back in our driveway. I was paralyzed at the waist up. I could not move.
And we've been married 15 years ago, and I told her many times, I said, you don't know the Brad that I am. Because what she saw was a guy that comes home wore out from work and hurting. All I want to do is get cleaned up, eat supper, and go lay down in bed. And get a pillow under this hip. She would say, well, you need to get that fixed.
It just got worse. But I lived with it longer than I should have because I was not ready to do surgery. Put it off as long as I could. And I realized with my family that it was keeping me from doing any type of life that I really enjoyed.
I didn't want to sit there in the house and do this all day long and watch TV. There's too much life out there.
I knew I had to have hip surgery, and so I researched as much about the procedures that I could, talked to friends that I knew had been through that, and I needed the anterior approach.
So he told me, number one, there will be no pain associated with that hip when you walk out of the hospital after the replacement. Number two, when I turn you loose, there are no restrictions.
And not everything has to be surgical. Dr. Gerker will work with you for physical therapy or with medication. Now that I've gone through it, it does work and it does help if you put your mind to it. Now I am standing a lot more, I'm walking a lot more often, a lot better. I have my balance, I can get dressed better. It means I'm doing good. It means that I'm getting stronger.
The surgery made a lot of difference in the type of quality of life that you have. The things that we like to do, I'm able to do and enjoy. And before my surgery, I wanted to stay home and not be out. And I like to be around people and I like to be active.
And to this day, 5 or 6 months later, I have no pain in my hip joint, none. I have no pain in my hip, in my muscles in my hip. I feel like I can do anything that I did in 1984 when I walked out of that high school. I feel like that I can, get in shape and actually play a game of football, play a game of baseball. I've got my life back.